Hello there. Hmm. Hmm. Well, this is awkward. Now, I'm gonna do the next part much better, and I will cut this part as well because it's sounding pretty bad now, isn't it? I mean, I just started the video, I just don't even know what to say. Or will I cut it actually? I might just leave it in now that I think about it. Now, you may wonder, who is this guy? He just jumped on my screen and what is up with this guy? Allow me to introduce myself, my friend. I will introduce myself. Now I'll tell you why I'm here and what I wish to accomplish by doing this. My name is Edward. I'm just a simple, silly guy who is on his journey on better self improvement. I wish to be a better me. And I wish to also teach other people about this because I have to admit it's maybe a passion of mine. Just seeing people happy or just helping people out, giving them advices is just very heartwarming for me, and I just absolutely enjoy it. So that would be why I found this to be very enjoyable, despite me being kind of awkward. Since this is a very new experience for me, I never tried this before, so it's kind of a bit maybe awkward, maybe new for me. That's for sure. However, I'm sure I will look behind to this with a smile on my face. Now, the reason why I started this, I did say that. So I said the reason, I said, who am I? I shall say how I got here instead. So I started my journey on self improvement last year. Last year, I just discovered some people, a person who just helped me out a lot through this journey. And he also inspired me on doing this type of videos. Obviously, why I'm inspired is because of my passion, but also I wish to be able to help others as well, I guess I should say. Obviously, along with maybe finding success, that will be just a tremendous help towards me and making it easier for me to help other people. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I will be teaching, as I said. I'm going to tell you more exactly about the new perspective, about some advices which I live by. I will tell you two of these for now because that's just how many I can dish out right now with my current knowledge, I should say. Knowledge. Just leave it like that. The first one will be an advice which I heard from my stepdad. It goes something along the lines of you pay to be a gentleman and you pay to be a douchebag. Now, what does that mean? It says I'm trying to find my words. Please give me a second. I'm not very used to this. So it means that pretty much, as the old saying goes, nothing is free. But to go in depth about it, it will also mean that, for example, let's give an example actually, now I think about it. A friend of mine recently asked me, hey, which ticket should I book to reach to Japan. I have 700 euros, but it will take me 30 hours, and a 1000 euro one, but it will take 20 hours. So obviously that's a good example because the gentleman way about it would be to take the 1000 euro one and just arrive in 20 minutes, 20 hours. So obviously it just cuts the slack, you get there faster, you don't waste your time waiting in the airport and everything. However, it's more expensive, that's the price for it. And the other part will be you pay 700 but you wait 36 hours. So how you pay by that? You pay lesser. Obviously it's 300 euros cheaper. However, you pay with 16 hours of your time. So you're paying precious time of yours for 300 euros. Essentially you have priced your time. How much would that even be? I guess it would be like 20 euros. So essentially that's 20 euros of your time in waiting, as an example. But it just goes on. For example, you take a girl outside for a date, let's say that, and you just buy stuff, you order your food, you have a nice time, you enjoy it, and then the bill comes over. Now, there are many options to this. The gentleman way will be to just pay for the whole thing. It's my treat, I took you outside, I will pay for it, and obviously you pay the price for the whole food and you get a nice impression. You don't have to pay for anything else, like no, that's bad actually. Yeah, just leave it like that. And then the other option would be to just put it in half, which is obviously just a good idea. But also there will be the bad decision, the douchebag decision to just leave. And just leave her there and not pay at all. Obviously, I don't think many people do that, but I'm saying it as an example because you may not pay the money. However, you paid in a potential date, a potential person you could have acquainted better, or you just wanted to leave. However, that's the price you person. Now, let's go on to the second advice I got for you to put into perspective. That will be to take things slowly, but take them. Now, what that means, do not avoid the problems, do not avoid whatever issues or conflicts you may have, because the longer you just let them stay, the worse it will get, or it will just be too late for it. Now, to put that in perspective, to give an example on how that works, on how it looks like, it will be like, let's say you have to clean your room. Very simple, very easy example, which I'm sure quite a few people have been through that, just like me. I also live by myself, so I am kind of having this issue from time to time whenever I don't clean it in time. Now, how will that affect it? How will that work is, if I don't clean it at all and just avoid it, it will just keep on piling up, more dust, more dirt, clothes all over the place, and it will be just trash everywhere. It will be very unsanitary, very unhealthy. It will affect my mental health. And that's a bad thing. So what I mean by that advice is, take it slowly, but take it. I'm saying you don't have to do it all at once. You don't have to clean the whole thing. You don't have to make it so that you can see yourself in your room. So it's just shining and everything. You can just take it easy, slowly, just clean a part of this. Today I clean the dust, tomorrow I clean the clothes, tomorrow and the next few days I just do the rest, and there you go. It will help you a lot because you're doing it, regardless of how you're just doing it slowly but surely. That's what matters, not avoiding the issue at hand. And I'm gonna cut the video off at this. I guess I shall practice in my hand, that's for sure, to make this much more enjoyable and less breaks between my talks to find my words, I guess I should say it. However, I wish to say I find this interesting. I wish this to succeed. And I'm hoping that people will eventually listen to these videos and find them helpful. And on that note, I wish you a good rest of the day, my friend.